Every night I'm standing on the stage and I say, God, it's you and me. And, you know, we've got to do it together because I can't do it and I know it's not a problem for you.
Do you think he loves this act?
I think he does. I think he has a great time.
Maybe Cher is right, since it takes a minor miracle to get this show on and off the road every day. At each stop, 300-pound beams have to be hoisted into place. Most of these people haven't slept for days, and they're constructing the equivalent of a multi-story building in just 9 hours.
All right, stage left, catch up.
We're talking about 7 musicians, 7 dancers, 3 backup singers, 60 to 90 stagehands, and construction engineers who come in to put this thing up. 5 buses, 4 trucks. You could invade a small country
Right.
with a logistics.
What a big deal.
Your son, 13-year-old Elijah, is with you, but he's riding on the other bus, not on your bus.
Talk to me on stage. It's like, today everybody came to give me a kiss hello, and I went up to Elijah and I said, Elijah, you want to kiss me? He went, no, but how are you? I said, I'm fine. I'm fine, you know. It's like, we were all saying one night, it must be someone's worst nightmare to have their mother be their boss on stage.
Well, yeah, it'll take about a third out.
Who's playing the guitar back there while we're trying to work? My son? Mitch. Well, they're the same difference.
No, Mitch!
Mitch, we're trying to work here. Thanks.
Kenny Ortega, who put it together with you, he did Dirty Dancing, says that you auditioned everybody yourself.
Yes. I wanted to look at the dancers. I wanted to see the musicians. I wanted to know that they were going to be right.
When you're sitting down and thinking about the costumes, what do you say? I'm going to give them a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit less of that.
People think I'm so much more calculating than I am. I seize moments and then I work them. But what's something really spunky? What's something really interesting? What can I pull out? What's really going to be fun?
Spunky, interesting, and microscopic.
You know, I trim threads off this every day. Pretty soon there's going to be nothing left.
She wore this costume in her latest music video. MTV announced it would ban the video from the air until after 9 at night. But more about that later.
Which is the outfit you hate the most? Or is the most problematic?
The big one because it's all fur and I'm so hot by that time that I'm dying. It's 8,000 degrees. I'm in a fur coat. Turn on the fan.
Do you like looking at the tapes of them? Do you
Absolutely.
like your body?
Well, you know, I see that my body is past where it should be for what I'm doing.
May I ask where?
I think that it was about, when I was about 40, 41, when I found someone, that video, that was the best shape I've ever been in my life. I don't know that I'll be able to ever achieve that again. It's just because, you know, the body does the best that it can. I've had my teeth straightened. I've had my nose done. I've had my breasts done.
And so what, she says, if it takes a little surgery to spruce up the body at age 43? Though she hates the medication she has to use for her voice, a voice that hasn't had to endure a road tour for nearly 8 years.
No, I just thought also that it got a little bit long. On this particular one, I've had to have millions of shots of Decadron, which is really ruining my mind. I was going to get one today, and I just thought, no, I won't do it, because it's an anti-inflammatory, and it helps take the swelling out of your vocal cords.
You got a song about perfection, which says, I found out paradise has a price.
I ask for it, but I don't know that anyone who gets to be famous ever believes that what the price is they're going to pay.
What is the price?
It's sometimes beyond being able to handle. You trade your life for fame, and I love my work, but sometimes I don't have a life.
Thank you very much.
Selling your soul, selling your private soul?
Yes, it's a real pain in my tattoos, you know. Sometimes it comes off and it's great, and sometimes being Cher is a pain in my ass, and I don't want to be her anymore.
Can we please bring the overall level of the band down, Barney? Please. Please.
It's like I tell my boyfriend, I'm tired of being Cher. I don't want to be Cher anymore. I don't know how much longer I can be Cher.
And what about those boyfriends? As any tabloid addict knows, she recently broke up with 25-year-old Rob Camilletti. She's now dating a 30-year-old guitarist.
You mentioned a boyfriend. We're talking about Richie Sambora,
Right.
Bon Jovi. Is this it?
That's the most stupid question you've ever asked. I expect more from you, somehow. I don't know what's it, you know. I had a relationship with a guy that I thought, you know, it was the best relationship I ever had.
Tell me the phrase you love to sing out there the most in any song.
I've been licked, washed up for years, and I merely survived because of my pride. It's me. It says everything about me in those two lines. It's like I've been on my way out for 25 years. At this point, I'll be like 100 by the time I'm gone.
It's such a drug to be on your own.
You are now looking at The Real Thing. We have gone live to Wantagh, New York, Jones Beach Theater out there, where 10,400 people have paid to see Cher. And you're about to see a metamorphosis. Remember that costume we told you that got banned from MTV? Well, it's after 9 o'clock, and it turns out we've joined her just in time to see it on our screen. Cover your eyes, Sam.
I'm waiting. You know, she looks like she's ready for the Eskimos there. I mean, that's a fur that could go up to the Arctic Circle.
It's the costume that melted her pancake off, she said. I think we'll just listen for a while.
Turn back time. If I could find a way, I'd take back the world that you stay. I don't know why I did the things I did, and I don't know why the things I said. Right like an ivy kicker deep inside. Words are like weapons, they
nice of being Cher and the Pleasure Room, backstage at the concert, the next manager of the Yankees, Cher. Are you taking the offer?
Absolutely. I couldn't do any worse.
I don't know, you might ask Billy Martin that.
I don't know. I'd rather have it be football, because if the truth were known, I really love football.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see what kind of offers come in. I have to say, though, your recent times have only been slightly less turbulent than Mr. Steinberger's, in the sense that everybody has been reading about the fact that MTV, not exactly a citadel of propriety, thought that your video was so shocking that it shouldn't show it until after 9 p.m. at night. What, is that the point, to see how far you can go?
Not really. I mean, I didn't plan that would be what would happen, but, you know, if that's what they want to do, that's okay. Well, actually, they really helped me.
Helped? You mean helped sell the record, or?
Yeah, but, you know, I honestly didn't, you know, I wasn't really looking to shock anybody out of their mind with that outfit. It's the same kind of stuff you could see on the beach. You don't see anything more.
Well, it's arguable. We won't go into inches and micro inches here, but a lot of people say, you know, what about the kids? Is there nothing that we should keep from kids? Nothing that kids shouldn't see?
Well, that was the problem. Mothers were calling up saying that they felt that it would be better if it was at a later time. That's why I can't really argue, because if I was, you know, if it bothered me the way it bothers other women, I would have to go along with it. So 9 o'clock, it's not bad for me. I understand it.
What does shock you?
Ooh, presidents that don't tell the truth.
Let me ask you about your son, about Elijah standing there on stage, 13-year-old, watching his mother out there in front in that outfit. What does he think, and what does he say to you?
He doesn't say much to me. I mean, he's my child, you know. He thinks it's fine. We have, you know, I must tell you, I have different rules. I have different things that bother me. It's like, I would rather see someone naked telling the truth and having morals and being worried about people's rights to privacy and having people have some place to live than worrying about how much clothing they have on.
All right. Maybe we'll see what happens if you run for office. I'll tell you what a woman sitting next to me at the concert said the other night. She said, "Do you think that it's the young men who keep her looking that way?" I mean, she went on to say, she's shown that it's safe for anybody. Just do anything you want at any age, and take them young if you can.
Well, you know, I don't see anything. I don't go up to young guys and hold a gun to their head and say, "Date me," you know?
What
Old
happens?
men don't like me. Old men don't like me.
They just don't call.
No. Actually, I got a proposal from one, but he was married, so, you know, how far can you go with that?
You said once, what, men are just dessert, anyway?
No, I didn't say just dessert. I said men are not necessary. They're fabulous, but you don't need them to live.
Well, let me ask you about one who thinks, apparently, or thought that you did. Doing my good journalistic duty here, I was handed a note which gave us this bulletin from the rock world, which says that Richie Sambora, your boyfriend, is rumored to be quitting Bon Jovi and going to marry you.
Well, no, you're wrong on both counts. He's not quitting Bon Jovi, that's for sure, and we're not getting married.
In fact, you said you wanted to apologize to him?
Yes, I'm sorry. Honey, I'm sorry I was such a bitch tonight. I was nervous. I was real nervous about the show, and so when we talked today, I was just, oh, I was awful. I was like majorly PMS, terrible. I'm sorry.
Well, Cher, being Cher, what can one say? Thank you a lot. You got 2 to go. Good luck. Knock 'em dead.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Thanks for letting us be backstage.